الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المهديين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
Now we start with Al-Faraj. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. صلوات الله.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
Inshallah, today we are going to learn or talk about what we call in Arabic al-jam'. Al-jam'u, which means plural in Arabic. But plural in Arabic is not like plural in some languages that we know. Plural in English, for example, it starts from two and up. If I have two people, they are called plural. I say house for singular, and then for plural, I say houses from two and up. Many languages are like that. But Arabic, no. Arabic, and one of the uniqueness of Arabic is that in Arabic, the plural does not start at two. Actually, it goes one step further. To start from where? From three and up. Which means, in Arabic, there is singular, there is one, which is singular, and then you have two, which is dual in Arabic. Okay, that's dual. What do you call it in Arabic? We call it muthanna. That is dual, and that's from two. Okay, now as soon as you pass two, from three and up, that is where in Arabic is called al-jam', meaning plural. So al-jam' in Arabic, it starts from three and up. Less than that is not considered jama'. That is in Arabic. Good. Now, this jama'.
I was just curious about 2.5.
No, we only have from 2 or 3, and that's it. Okay. So this jama', which is the plural, in Arabic is divided into two. Al-jama', which is plural, is divided into two in Arabic. One is called as-salim. As-salim. As-salim, what does it mean? Mean sound and unchanged. What does it mean? When they say al-jam'u salim in Arabic, it's a plural that you can find the singular from it. Meaning it's a plural. But when you look into it, you can see a singular in it. How? Let's say, for example, I say Muslim. That means singular. One Muslim. Right? Got Muslim. Good. Now I want to make it plural. How do I do it? In Arabic, all you need to do to add wow and noon. By making it plural, so you say Muslimun. So all this it becomes Muslimuna, which means Muslims. So all you added is what? As wow and noon. Now come here. If you want to take a singular from this plural, you can. How? By just taking the wow and noon, you still have what? A singular in it. That's what's called a salim. Meaning the plural is a way that the singular can be still found in it. That's called a salim. Meaning the one that is sound and nothing is missing. That is salim. Now this salim also is divided into two. It's divided into two. What are the two? Number one, it can be mudhakkar, which is masculine, and it can be mu'annath, which is feminine. A salim, sometimes it can be mudhakkar, it can be mu'annath. Example of mudhakkar is like when we say muslimun. You say mu'minun. You see, here you see that mu'min is the singular. All you did is to add waw and noon. Here, muslimun, all you did is to add waw and noon. Okay? Good. So here you can see that it's a single, it's a plural for what? For the masculine. Now, you come for female, feminine also is the same. What do you say? You say muslima. Muslimatun. Means one female Muslim. Good. Now how do you do it? All you have to do is for the feminine, you take this one, the ta out. And then you add the alif and ta to become muslimat. So this is the sign. In the case of masculine, all you need to add is waw and noon to make it plural. But for feminine, you add the alif and ta to make it plural for feminine. So here, that's what you say, muslimatun. You say mu'minatun. And if you want this example, you go to Surah Al-Talaq. Surah Al-Talaq, there's a lot of example of this feminine example. And that is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning the wives of the Prophet. When they were giving Prophet hard time, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was warning them. Allah said, Asa in talaqakunna an yubdilahu azwajan khayran minkun. Allah said, if the Prophet decides to divorce you, Allah said, maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will replace some women who are better than you. Muslimatin, they might be true Muslims. Mu'minatin, qanitatin, tayyibatin, ta'ibatin, abidatin, wa abkar. Allah gave qualification of those wives that will be replaced for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the example is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned Muslimat, Mu'minat, Abidat, Qanitat, Ta'ibat, Tayyibat, and all that. So all these are Muslimat is the plural of Muslim, a Muslima, which is a plural for feminine. Okay, good. Here there is a point before we move forward. For the masculine here, it's not always the plural end with waw and noon. Sometimes it ends with ya and noon too. And it's still what you call plural for masculine. For example, you say muslimina. Sometimes you say mu'minina. What is the difference? Why sometimes it comes Muslimun with waw and noon, sometimes Muslimin, ya and noon. Good. Here's the reason. In Arabic, every word, every noun, supposed to end with the dhamma. As we mentioned, if you remember in the previous lesson, we said al-ism, every noun in Arabic, if nothing happened to it, it has to end with dhamma. Like you say, for example, Allahu. That's what it's supposed to be. You say Muhammadu, Aliyu. Every name has to end with the dhamma. That's the rule in Arabic. However, sometimes it changes to kasra or fatha if something comes before it, cause it to change at the end. Good. Now, in the same case also with the plural. Plural also always it has to end with the waw and noon, which is the sign of dhamma. As we say like in Allah, Muhammadu alayun. In the case of a plural of masculine, it's always supposed to end with waw and noon. And this waw is the sign of dhamma. Good. But what does it change? It changes sometimes to fatha, to ya and noon, to ya and noon, or ya and noon, like in the second example, because of what comes before it. If certain words comes to change it, for example, remember we talked about the huruf al-jar? Huruf al-jar, the letters that causes the word to change from dhamma to kasra. Like for example, ala or fi, for example. Also the same, these words, if they come before one of these words, they change the waw to ya. So instead of muslimun, you say muslimin. For example, alal muslimin, you say. You don't say alal muslimun. Because of this, what it does is, it changes the noun at the end to the kasra. Now, what is the closest thing to the kasra? It's ya. So that's why I said muslimin. So you have to change it. And the reason why it changed to ya is because of this ala. I don't know if it's clear. So the cause of changing, if this ala didn't come, it's supposed to be muslimun. It's supposed to be like mu'minun. It's said the way it is. But the reason why it changes is because of certain activities that come before it, before the word. One of the activities is huruf al-jar. That's one. Another activity, let me show you two activities that causes that. Number one, the first activity is called huruf al-jar. Huruf al-jar. Huruf al-jar are the letters that causes a noun to change from dhamma to kasra. That is one. Number two, also what causes to change from ya, from dhamma, from waw to ya, is called huruf al-nasb. What is huruf al-nasb? Huruf al-nasb are the letters also which when it comes before a noun, it changes the noun from dhamma to fatha. See, there are three letters. Let me go back and explain it this way. Every noun has to end with dhamma, right? Every noun has to be with dhamma. Allahu, Muhammadu, Aliyun, Fatimatu, every noun, right? Good. But sometimes it changes to kasra or fatha, sometimes, which is supposed not to be. But if that happens, it's because of the activities that come before it. Now, if it happened to change from dhamma to kasra, the cause is called what? Huruf al-jar, which is the either ala or fi or min. These are one of the causes. Sometimes it changes to the fatha. It's called nasb. When there are certain letters are called huruf al-nasb, the letters of fatha, when they come before the noun, they also change it from dhamma to fatha. For example, you say inna. You say, for example, the word Allah, who. If the word inna comes, then it changes from Allahu to inna Allah to the fatha. So this inna is called harfun nasb, the letter that changes a noun to fatha. Good. Now another example is like, for example, anna. Inna and anna, they are all letters of emphasis. When you want to emphasize the importance of something in Arabic, what you use, like you use in Arab, in English, indeed, verily, surely. These are the words to emphasize the importance of something. In Arabic, those letters that you can use is inna or anna. For example, like Allah said, innal insana lafi khusr. That indeed. And this is to what? Why do we bring this inna anna? It's the one, the listener, this is in balagha. If the listener has some percentage of doubt. I'm talking to somebody, they doubt. I want to emphasize that, no, what I'm saying is real. There's no doubt about it. Now, how do you emphasize to the person that what you're saying is sure, no doubt about it, is to bring the word inna. That's why in the Quran Allah said, innal insana lafi khusr. Because human beings, when they have money,